Hey guys, so this is part 2 of updated Pandora designs. Some of these are very subtle changes, so you probably won't know if you haven't watched my other videos, but I thought I would just point them out. So this is last year's Christmas bangle. It is a shooting star. I do tend to gravitate towards stars and space. All I've added on here was the Merry Christmas bauble on one side and the reindeer on the other. So I haven't really changed the design. Everything's still the same. If you want to see the full design, you can have a look at my old videos. But basically it was some beads that I'd bought just after Christmas, and again with the move and everything, they've just been stored away with the intention of putting them on there. This probably won't get added to. I feel like that's already too chunky, so I will leave that as it is. The next one is my travel bracelet with my partner and I when we went to the UK, so it's starting to get a bit more bulky. I brought this Tower of London, not Tower of London, Big Ben. Were purchased overseas just because some of them, like these ones, are retired. So I've got the Kate and William bead because we went and actually had lunch in the restaurant where they met. This is Big Ben to represent when we went to London. I've got the passport there. I've got the UK telephone box. It says call me. And then this one here I had bought my sister-in-law many years ago, so this is like 2012 beads. This is quite old. It was purchased secondhand, as was pretty much all of these beads except the passport and the two Muranos, and the bracelet itself were secondhand, because I'm building it slowly. We don't have any more trips planned, but basically the two sunset Muranos represent a holiday we went on to Queensland together. One is a holiday we did on our own. The other one is when my friend got married about 3 years ago. And then all the UK themed ones, which is 4 of them, is when we went to the trip to the UK for 3.5 weeks together. And then obviously a passport because you can't travel without one. And I decided to add this on there just to keep the beads on there. I don't have any sort of threadings or anything on them. I really should get a safety chain, but I don't wear it unless I'm traveling. So that bracelet will stay pretty much packed away most of the time. I only tend to wear them when I'm traveling, because if I buy beads I can put it straight on the bracelet and then I can play around with it later. I have done this previously with my first travel bracelet, which is jam-packed. That one does have a safety chain and 2 clips, but the thing is I like to find this stuff as I go. I don't like to just fill it up and then be unhappy with the design. And then the last one I want to show you is the family bracelet that I decided to make a couple years ago. So I still need to, I think this is pretty much done now. So they've got the tree charm stayed the same. The only things I've added on is the dragon egg from Game of Thrones, because I needed something to represent me on this bracelet. So my sister is the teacup, my first brother is the cassette tape and the elephant. Then we've got the dragon egg on one side because I'm a big fantasy lover. Then I've got these 2 clips. I thought they would go nicely on this bracelet because it kind of goes with that sort of family theme. We are predominantly of an Irish background, so I did split the splittable charm, the one side here, one side here. I've got the cutout, so dad, the family surname, my mum, the other side, the second Murano. My love of history led me to become a teacher, so that represents that. I did intentionally want to wear this as a necklace, but I think it fits the bracelet better. My second brother is into Star Wars, and he reminds me, Edna reminds me of him. Although I don't really have a second charm for my sister, I don't really think I need one because the bracelet's kind of full. And then these 2 represent my dad and my brother, who are no longer with us, on this side. And then that's all on the family bracelet. So it's kind of just like little subtle changes, but I really feel like these 2 bracelets are definitely complete. There's nothing more I really want to add, especially this one. It's very